What up, y'all? I am here, you guys, because I got a package in the mail that I ordered. I ordered this shirt because my friends and I are going to New Orleans for the Red Dress Run in August. It's the first week of August. Nope, second weekend of August. It's August the 8th, I think, right? So we got some colors that we're gonna be wearing. So I needed something yellow. So I was on a website, Fashion Nova, the Novas of the fashion. So I found this yellow shirt that I bought very inexpensive. Now I think the shirt is like normally like 29 bucks, but I got it for $10, and that's a steal for me. So we gonna take a look at the shirt today because it just came in the mail today. Oh, it's see, I'm not a yellow kind of I don't typically wear yellow, but this is mustard yellow. Oh, now see, on camera, it looks different than what it looks like for me, but it's just a regular, polo shirt. So this is a Wilson short sleeve polo. It's a size L. Oh, that's exact. I was looking at this. I'm like, this looks like mustard, but it literally says it right there, mustard. Now, when I bought it on the website, it didn't say mustard, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, you guys, that's it. So this vlog will just consist of everything from July, most of the stuff that I've done in July. August, like I said, there's really not much planned in August besides going to New Orleans for the Red Dress Run. So we're gonna be down there for the whole weekend. Actually, there are some things that we will be doing in August. Red Dress Run, my braces come off in August, God willing. And my goal, going forward is to go somewhere at least once a month, go somewhere, get out of Texas, have fun, right? You only live once, right? You only live once. Now, I definitely need to get my passport at some point because for my mom's birthday, I am definitely, which my mother's birthday is in September, September 19th. So I'm definitely thinking about going to at least Mexico. I want to go to either Mexico, Tulum or Cabo for my mother's birthday. Then I also do want to go out to LA. So I don't know if I want to do LA in September, if I want to wait and do LA in October. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's my goal for, myself. Travel more. But yeah, I'll try this shirt on and I'll let you guys see what it looks like. I'll take a picture and then I'll either take a picture of it or I'll come back on here and do a video. Either way, y'all will see how this shirt looks on me. Today is Monday, July 28th. So I'm actually getting ready to go for a orthodontist appointment. It is currently 10:20 in the morning. I'm at work, so I'm back to work. I started back to work last Thursday, was my first day back. So today is ortho day, so we are going in to get, these braces tightened up, and we'll also find out what's going on with the process if this is going to be my last, well, this isn't my last appointment. August is going to be my last appointment, but I don't know what they're doing today because they did talk about doing an x-ray on my teeth, to make sure everything is straight. So I don't know if we're doing an x-ray today or if we're going to be doing an x-ray on the next appointment. But either way it go, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I may take you guys in there with me this time while I get my braces done. I'll see. But either way it go, I will definitely come back with an update. But that's it, you guys. So I'm gonna get off of here real quick so that way we can get ourselves down to the orthodontist. My orthodontist is about 20 minutes away from my apartment, so it ain't gonna take me that long to get there. But yeah, I'll catch you guys once we get to the orthodontist. What up, y'all? So my bad. It's been a couple of days since I left the orthodontist, and I meant to come back on here and tell you guys about that. So, as you can see, we got new colors. So we got new, I went with navy blue. So looks like everything is good with my teeth. They did do the x-ray on this visit to the orthodontist, and they ended up putting screws in that racket and this one right here. because these two teeth right here kind of not, I don't know if they didn't say shifted, but they kind of reversed a little bit. So they're trying to get them to reverse back to the correct position. So we won't know until my next appointment if, this is going to take. I kind of feel like, which I actually do feel them moving. I felt them I felt it the other day. But yeah, so my next appointment with my orthodontist is September the 6th. So hopefully in September, these braces are coming off, God willing. Dallas Love Field. It is currently, I think, like 6:50 in the morning. So we are heading to New Orleans today. It is Friday, August the 8th. So my plane leaves from here at about 8:45. So got quite a bit of while. Wow. Get out of here. And I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Your boy is tired. Yeah, y'all. We're gonna rock and roll to New Orleans, and I'm gonna take y'all around with me. So stick with me. And this is the beginning of this here vlog. So come with me as I go to New Orleans. All right. We are going up to my room. Mind you, it ain't no light in this damn hallway. So, yeah. Bro, man ain't gonna feel a little way. But overall, the house is like really nice. So, this is my room. Isn't it nice? So, I do have a roommate. So, she's not here yet. She'll be here later tonight in a few hours. Check out the view from the street. And we got this. Check it out. There's a little plane coming. That's our pool down there that we've been in all night. Well, that's our pool right there that we've been in the majority of the night. Look at the neighborhood. Like New Orleans is a vibe right about now. Alright, y'all, so we about to Alright, y'all, so we about to get a shower and we finna DoorDash some food to us, and we gonna do some game night stuff, and I'll come to y'all with whatever.
Okay, so fire, I got 2 fire extinguishers behind me on my right. First aid kit, a flare kit, this locker to my right. If something was to happen to me when we get in the swamp, I have a radio hanging on my port side here on my left. Right here. All you gotta do is turn it on, press the button, it's direct contact with the dock, and they'll tell you what you have to do next, all right? Exit point, so we have to abandon the ship. The bow where you came in is the doorway. Midship is a door right in the center, one on each side in the middle of the boat. The stern back here behind me is the doorway. And if you're a scary person, the windows is pretty big. Just pick a window and jump your butt out. That's all you gotta do.
That'll be me.
One question I get a lot of is when I'm on this boat. People always asking me, how deep is the water? I have no idea.
Oh, God damn.
Find his own here, so all I can tell you, it goes all the way to the bottom.
That's
Now, I want to tell you this though. This waterway we're crossing right now is the deepest of the whole tour. I only know that because I'm born and raised here. I've been in this waterway all my life. It was made in the 1800s for the First World War I, actually. And it was made in the 1800s. It's got to be at least 20 foot deep out there in the middle, something like that for sure. The waterway we're crossing into, however, right here, this is what we call a bayou. Why it's called a bayou? Because nature made it. So the definition of a bayou is any natural stream of water made by nature that goes through the swamps that has no beginning or ending. What do you mean by that definition? Well, I stayed in this waterway from my dock exactly 26 miles straight ahead while we sitting in the Gulf of Mexico. I don't care if it's a big bayou, little bayou, shallow bayou, narrow or deep, they all go to the same place, the Gulf of Mexico. I learned later in life through school, doing my homework, why they don't dead end. I also learned the same reason the lakes, our bays and rivers don't dead end, is to help keep everybody living north of us dry. So to make that work next to that valley, the second lowest below sea level in the world, we call ourselves here in the south, the bottom of that hill. 6.5 feet below means you guys is on the water right now, whether you know it or not. Since we're the bottom of the hill, that means the more ice, snow, or rain you get in the northern states, water goes one way. Downhill, through my bayous, my bays, my lakes, and rivers. Eventually, it's all going to go out to sea. Now the water can go around the globe and start over again. So it really is an endless water. That's a bayou. And even the word bayou is not a French word. People sometimes think it's pronounced bayou. No, it's actually an Indian word. They were here first, not the French. The Indians said bayou. Look up the word bayou in the Indian language. It means endless waters. I kind of like my daddy's definition better than mine. Mine came from a book. My dad's came from his heart. I remember as a young boy fishing with my dad, I asked him, Daddy, why do we call this a bayou? You know what he told me, folks? You see all that water going by you? So I like his definition better than mine for sure. Now you notice that little cemetery on our left. People still say, why you bury your loved ones so close to the water right here? It's probably because they're dead. Actually, the Indians taught us to do that many moons ago. If you notice that big high hill in the background of that cemetery, that there's no hills or mountains in South Louisiana. When you see a high mountain of dirt like that, it means somebody put it there. So in the mid-'80s, they did some excavating in that hill, and they found some Indian pottery that dated back 2,000 years. That usually represents a person like myself who studied reptiles a little bit. That's a dead alligator. Why is he on that road going across that field? Probably trying to find his way back home, somebody that took him out of his house. Because look at the big picture. Any of you guys ever had a pair of leather shoes or leather gloves or something leather you forgot outside? Find it the next day, I bet it's a different size. It's life or death for that gator, so if you had a leather suit on, how far out that water you want to go? But people see him on their television shows and what have you, crossing roads and fields, they just assume that's what gators supposed to do. Hell no, I wouldn't do it. Or what about the people that hear about people's dogs? Let's just pretend you're an alligator for a moment. It's over 100 degrees outside. You got a suit of leather on you can't take off. A brain the size of a little tiny marble that can fry real fast. Would you be chasing people's dogs around? Crossing those roads and fields? Chasing animals in the woods like the blues? If you told me yes to any one of those questions, unless my professor Nicholas State lied to me, You just dehydrated yourself, fried your brain before you got back to the water. So don't go around believing all that stuff on TV. And I promise you, with all the information, easy access to get information we have today, people come on my tours every day, just knowing in their heart that they fall out my boat, the gator's supposed to eat them. On my favorite one, the gator sneaks up on you, grab you, pull you in the water, go into that death row, take a little chunk off, save a little bit for later. If you believe that one, I'm going to say, yep, you do watch too much TV. And two, I call that a bunch of croc, because crocodiles do that, not alligators, so maybe you confuse them, I don't know. Show you how crazy that notion is. We got 2.6 million adult female nests there in South Louisiana as of 2 years ago. It's the only reptile to ever come off that danger list, so we're doing something right in Louisiana. Because our average gator in the 60s, when I was a young kid growing up here, an average size gator was less than a meter. So if he was 2 feet, that was considered big. That's how much they was depleted by man. So definitely, with 2.6 million female nests, they don't count males. There's only one male for every 60 female, poor guys. They don't count babies, because remember I told you Mama Gator might hate them already. They count the nests. How many people you heard of being killed by an alligator in Louisiana? The answer is 0. So probably a nice alligator right there. Probably a good 9.5, 10 feet.
Don't come this way. He coming this way. I don't like that.
They know we here. That's why they
You're right there.
Oh, Jesus. Girl, you see the snow.
They don't stay long. Why they don't stay long? Because we're a predator. That's the hardest thing I get. Man is their number one predator. Why should they come to you? They duck, run, and get away from you. Females in this territory, but I would believe, I would have to guess about 70% is somewhere right now the females deep in that swamp waiting for the eggs to hatch. They're not gonna put their nest right here where they feed and breed. The big gator eat little.
He said, "Fuck us." He said that. Look at him.
Oh, please don't look this way. Please don't look this way. Whatever you do, sir, just go by your business. Please. He's not a big one.
This dude got bad vision, got one eye. So we don't see the marshmallow on the right side of the
Lord. Jesus.
Oh, they right there.
Somebody help me, Lord.
Keisha, move your hands. What you mean? He did. Who's clapping? Who? Oh, he looking this way, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Please. No. No, don't come this way, sir. Please don't come this way.
He's like, that's all y'all got? Bye.
It did give that.
He did.
That's what I said. It did give.
And there's only one male per territory.
Bigger marshmallow.
And the average.
So yeah, I wasn't leaving New Orleans without that. The fuck? Like when you're in New Orleans, you definitely have to have a beignet. So we gonna try it. I'm gonna let you guys know how if it's good, how it tastes to me, and then we'll discuss it from there. But yeah, we on our way back to Dallas, unfortunately.